Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how a back-to-back mounting is accomplished through a piece of glass, namely a shower door. So what we have here is the through bolt side, which is a traditional mount, just got threads in the bottom. We have what's known as the surface mount sides. As you can see, it's different than the through bolt side because it has a larger hole and no visible threads. And I'll show you how that works, but you'll also notice that there is a set screw here and also here. And I'll show you how to orient this to make that screw disappear. Essentially the way, then you have roses. These are little washers to protect the glass as the screw goes through the hole in the glass. And then the mounting screws that are necessary to accomplish the back-to-back. So, pretending that this is a shower door, we're going to show you how to mount this pull. So you first take the through bolt side. That goes over here. We're going to make the mounting kit now. So we take the bushings. You'll notice there's actually two rubber bushings here, one inside the other. That's because some people will have a smaller hole in the glass, in which case you don't use the larger one. Or if they have a larger hole, you use both. What that does is now the screw does not come in contact with the tempered glass, and therefore it will not chip the glass or risk breaking it. So now, we have the bushings inside the glass. Obviously I wouldn't have to hold this because this is a shower door. But you take the screw, you put this aluminum sleeve onto the screw. You take what's known as a mounting rose. So there's your assembly. It then goes through the glass. So now you see a little bit of the screw, hopefully coming through the other side. What you do. This is not a professional installation, so don't try this trick at home. But ready? So what we do now is we find that screw hole that's in the male side, the through bolt side, and we tighten this down by hand. We do the same thing with the other bushing. We put the bushing on the screw. We put the rose on. So what you're actually trying to accomplish now is you're creating a handle mounted on one side, but this post now on the other side. So on one side of the glass, you just see the handle. And then on the other side of the glass, you see these two posts now that we have created by putting the bushing onto this side. So you tighten these down slightly. Doesn't require much. It's not going to go anywhere. Then we now take this female side, the through bolt, the surface mount side. You'll notice that on one end you can see this side mounting screw. This should be oriented on the bottom, so when you're looking at from the top down, you don't see any screws at all. So now you take this, I'm going to turn it back this way so you can see it easier. You push this over the two posts that we've created. Yeah, it's a little bit snug, so you just have to make sure we can get it on. And there we go. And now, with an Allen wrench, we tighten up the two screws. One this side Allen underneath here. It's a little tricky to do this one because it's on the inside of a pull. And then we take this one and the bottom, and we accomplish the same thing by tightening up this set screw, because what it's going to do now, it's going to bite into the aluminum bushing that is on the other side. That's on the inside of this mounting now. And so you tighten it down until it's very snugly tight up against the bushing. You'll feel the resistance. Once you do that, you now have a back-to-back mounted pull through a piece of glass.